If you've just unwrapped a new iPhone or Apple Watch for Christmas and your bedside nightstand already looks like some sort of crazy cable explosion, then these two little items and this video is for you. ESR have sent me their CryoBoost 3-in-1 magnetic charging station and the iPhone 16 Pro classic hybrid case with stash stand, and I've been using them at home, in the office and also in the gym, and they're ace. Now there is a lot that I really like here with these items, but they are definitely not perfect. So if you're thinking of picking up some tech in this weird time between Christmas and New Year, let's see if these items are actually worth your money. Hey, I'm Tim, and if it's your first time here, welcome. We mix all things fitness, travel and tech together in such a way that it suits us average, normal, everyday people out in the real world. Now, like I said a minute ago, ESR did send these products out to me for review, but this video is not sponsored. They are not paying me to make this video. They don't get to see it before you do, and everything you're about to hear is my honest opinion and experience. Take from that what you will, but I give it to you straight. I'll tell you the good stuff, and I'll also tell you the stuff I don't like. We're going to talk about how this folding 3-in-1 charger fits into a home, an office, a bedside table, and whether I'd actually travel with it or not, and also how the classic hybrid case with that stash stand holds up day to day when I'm training in the gym. It's actually more useful than I thought it was going to be. And if you're in that post-Christmas, right, I really need to get in shape right now headspace, my training programs and my 4-step fitness blueprint are linked below. Give those a look. There will be something there you'll find useful. First up then, this is ESR's CryoBoost 3-in-1 magnetic charging station. It is a wireless dock designed to charge your iPhone, your Apple Watch and your AirPods all at the same time from one single plug. You've got a magnetic pad for your iPhone, a dedicated spot for the watch, and a pad on the base for your AirPods. Inside, it uses ESR's CryoBoost active cooling technology. Basically, there's a small little fan in there that aids the airflow around it so that it keeps your items cooler while charging, so that it can hold on to those faster wireless charging speeds for longer without your phone getting crazy hot. We've got here QI2 25-watt wireless charging, so it is pretty rapid, and on my desk I really like this thing. Everything has a home. There's one cable going to the wall, and it genuinely declutters my desk setup, which is something I'm struggling with at the moment, but that's made it easier. The magnets, they're super strong, and combined with that MagSafe case, the phone just snaps into place securely, and the extra weight of this thing, it just makes it feel solid and premium when you're dropping the phone on and off of that charger. Quick side note though, before we get into the travel side of this little thing, a lot of people use this time between Christmas and New Year to press a reset button. If you're sat there thinking, I've got all this tech, but I'm still not where I want to be with my health and my fitness, I want to lose weight, I want to tone up, I want to feel a bit stronger, healthier, fitter, faster, well, I've built training and workout programs specifically for busy adults who want to lose that bit of fat and tone up, get stronger, and actually stick to a good routine. You can check those out through the links below after you've watched this video, obviously, but those links are below. All right, so let's talk travel and desk bedside setup for this little thing here, because that's where this isn't quite as perfect. Now, on paper, 3-in-1 like this sounds like the ultimate travel charger. One stand, one plug, one cable, 3 devices, all charging overnight. And in a hotel room, on a desk or something like that, that part is great. You drop your phone, your watch and your AirPods on there and everything's ready for the next day. But there are 2 drawbacks to this that you need to know about before you go clicking my link to get your 25% discount. Number 1, this is heavy. Well, that's unfair. It's not heavy, but this is heavier than I would expect an actual dedicated travel charger to be. So if you're someone who travels light with just a backpack, then this is one of the things I think you should look at and think, do I actually need to bring this with me, or can I just pack a couple of small light cables instead? Just bear that in mind. Number 2, and this won't be a deal breaker either, but it is something you need to know about. Because of the CryoBoost cooling, there's a small fan inside. If I open that up there, you can see we've got the little perforations there. That fan will spin up while the phone is charging. Now on a desk far away from you a little bit, it's not really an issue. There is enough background noise going on that you're not really going to notice it. However, if you put this thing on a nightstand next to you in a quiet room and you're a bit of a light sleeper like I am, you can hear that gentle whir going around. Like, it's not crazy loud, but if you're a light sleeper or anything like that, or you want your room totally silent, that can get annoying, to the point where I tried this on the bedside table and had to stop using it because I found it annoying. So that is why it's now desk-based only. So then my honest take on this little charger: as a home office dock, this thing is excellent. It cleans up space, it declutters the desk, it charges everything in one spot with one cable, and that active cooling, which is very good, means it pushes faster wireless charging without anything overheating. As a travel charging option, well, it's more of a sometimes option for me. If I'm going somewhere for a week and I know I'll be set up at a desk or anything like that, I'll throw it in. But for quick city breaks, or when I'm really watching weight and want to be traveling super light, I'd probably leave it home and use my actual dedicated travel charger, because it's lighter, it's smaller, but just as convenient. And if you're interested in our Apple travel setup, you can watch that video by clicking the link up here, hit the little drop down box, save that video for after this one, and you'll be good to go. So if you've got some Christmas money or a gift card and you want to upgrade your desk setup going into 2026, this makes a lot of sense for that. But if you're purely thinking about travel, then definitely consider, is that one going to be right for you? Now, let's talk about the case, because this is the thing that you're going to feel all day. This is my iPhone 16 Pro. You can get other models for it, obviously. This is the classic hybrid case with what they call the stash stand. A little drop down stand that we can use on there. I'll flick up a load of B-roll, you'll be able to see that properly. It is part of ESR's Halo Lock line. It's a clear MagSafe compatible case with proper drop protection. It's built from a hard back with a more flexible, shock absorbing frame around the edges, and you've got raised edges as well across the screen, and also protecting that camera bump so you can keep them off the flat surfaces and avoid any scratching or anything like that. A strong magnetic ring so it works properly with MagSafe chargers, MagSafe wallets, all that kind of good stuff as well. The standout feature for me on this thing, which surprised me, is the stash stand. It's the little metal stand that lives flush in the camera bump, and you can flick it out to prop it up for watching me on your YouTube channel while you're commuting or traveling on aircraft. You can use it in the gym. This is actually where I've been using it a lot more than I thought I would. It's one of those things that you don't think you'll use much, and then you find yourself using it constantly. It's a brilliant idea. It's nothing revolutionary, but it's in there, so let's have a go at it. So main use for me then has been in the gym. Now I will use this to prop my phone up so that I can run my timer app to do, if I'm doing AMRAPs or intervals or EMOMs or anything like that, or 4-time workouts and that kind of stuff. And yes, I've got it on my wrist, but if I'm moving quickly and rapidly with equipment, I can't be stopping to just keep checking my wrist. And hotel gyms and similar very rarely have a decent clock up on the wall that you can program yourself. So I just use an app when I'm traveling. I'm very lucky that in my gym here I've got everything I need, but like I said, for when I'm traveling, I just use the app on my phone, and I can prop this up on the little stand. I'm good to go. It's within eyesight, perfect. Protection wise, that hybrid construction and the raised edges give me a lot more confidence. So when I'm dropping it into a locker or into my gym bag, or leaving this thing on the floor next to a squat rack or something like that, I've got more confidence than I would do if I was using one of those super slim cases. However, there is a trade-off to this, and you will notice it as soon as you put this case on. So again, just think about this before you go spending money. The classic hybrid with stash stand case does add a little bit of bulk. Talking of gym and bulking, the edges feel a bit thicker than one of the super minimal cases, and with the stand mechanism built into the camera bump, you do feel a little bit of extra thickness there as well. If you're dropping your phone into your pocket or into your bag or whatever, then absolutely fine, but lighter gym shorts or smaller clothing or that kind of stuff. So if you're someone like me who absolutely loves that almost naked feel of the phone and the design, then this will feel chunkier. But if you're okay with trading off a bit of slimness for better protection, proper MagSafe performance, and a genuinely useful stand, you'll probably be happy with it. And if you've just upgraded to a different phone for Christmas, then this is the kind of case that's going to keep it looking like new right from the off. So to wrap it up then, the CryoBoost 3-in-1 magnetic charging station is brilliant in the home and your office desk setup as a all-in-one charger. It powers your phone, your watch, your AirPods, all from that one clean cable and socket. It looks clean, and that cooling system lets it push faster wireless charging. But it is heavy for travel, and the fan is noticeable, so keep that in mind. The classic hybrid case with stash stand is a tough, MagSafe ready case that makes your iPhone more practical for everyday use. For travel and gym sessions, it is a little bit bulkier, and if we're talking about bulking and bulking up and you're looking to put on a little bit of muscle maybe in 2026, I have an 8-week bodybuilding program with your name on it linked in that description below. You can jump into that, you get on board with my training app, you've got all my full support within that system there, so give that one a look. However, like I said, it does make this phone feel a little bit more bulky than the ultra thin cases. So if you're watching this video between that crazy gap between Christmas and New Year and you're looking for something for useful to pick up with gift money or in the sales, I'd say this. The charger is a great shout if your main pain is a messy desk, crazy cable setup and you just want to streamline that. And the case is a solid option if you want your new phone protected and a bit more functional going into the new year. I've left the proper links for both of these items down below, and also use my discount code. You can get an additional 25% off, which is massive. 25% discount is not to be sniffed at for some really good stuff. And if you found this video useful, you've got something from it, then consider giving it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the upcoming stuff. I have a big 2026 already planned for fitness, for travel, and making tech make those other two things work even better for us. Now, YouTube is very clever and it thinks you'll like this video next. So watch this video next. And while you're waiting for that to load, write in the comments of this video, what's the best piece of tech you got given or picked up over Christmas? And would you actually travel with a 3-in-1 charging dock like this? Or are you team tiny charger and cables? All right, as ever, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.